Hey guys, welcome in. It's Sunday. When you get in, say hi. Let me know you are watching. If you're watching me for the first time, let me know. That does help me. So when we are talking, I can know if I have any new people. Because if you are new and you have never seen this product before, you're absolutely going to love it. And also, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you don't mind, guys, that's what I was going to do. Okay, here's what the plan is going to be. I'm going to wait for just a couple of people to get on. Hey, Ann. Hi, Megan. Okay, so when you get on, go ahead and share the video. And what I'm going to do is after this live, a lot of designers do this, but I couldn't think of anything original, so I'm just going to do the same thing. I will put everybody who shared into a drawing, and then when I come on to my next live, whether it be tomorrow or Tuesday, we will pick out a winner from the person who shared from the last live, and then I will keep them all in there for a week. And then when we start Sunday, I'll start with a fresh new batch, and we will do it like that. Hey, Amanda. So I know a lot of designers do that. And so I wanted to do something original, but to be honest with you, I just could not think of anything. Okay? So when you pop on, say hi, let me know you're here. If you see the red live above my head, that means you are catching me live, and I'll be able to answer your questions in real time. If you do not see the red live above my head, that means you're catching the replay, which is totally fine. It just means that I hopefully will see your message. It depends. Sometimes Facebook notifies me, sometimes they don't. But if you have a question that you want an answer to, and you put it in the comments, and I don't get back to you, just message me. I actually prefer that because sometimes it's hard to keep track of where somebody messaged me, that I have to go back and message them back there. I prefer just using Messenger. So, and if you want, friend request me, I would love that too. So let's get started. We're going to be working with this one today. It is called Trick or Treat. Now this one is one that we had from last year, but it is back on our website. So if you want to pick this up, you can absolutely go ahead and do that. Hey Tammy. Hi Denise. Hey Sue. Hey Colleen. So again, guys, we're going to be using this one. Now we are going to I decided I'm going to use Shimmer Frost for this right here, in the middle, and then down here. Then I'm going to use Shimmer Harvest for Trick and Treat. And then I'm going to use black paste for all of the spiders, and then we're going to put black glitter on. So I think normally I would not be putting black paste on a black chalkboard, but because I'm going to be putting the glitter on it, I think it'll be good. Hey, Sue. Oh, good, Jody, you got it. Oh, good, I'm glad you liked the one I picked out. Okay, so let me send you guys down and we can get started. All right, there we go. All right, so here is the frame. It is a big frame. All right, so there's the top of it. We actually had this chalkboard come back in stock last year for a limited time. Look at the molding on the corners. I love it. All right, so I'm just going to have to move this where you guys are seeing part of my design. I don't know if I can move my head thing. No, I can't do that while I'm chalking. So let me just move the chair out of the way, and maybe I can turn this more this way so you guys can see. All right, so I'll just have to keep moving it so you guys can see what I'm doing. But most of you have seen this before, so you kind of get an idea of how it works. I already used this transfer last year, so I'm not going to fuzz it. And for large transfers, it's really a good idea just to turn it over, pull the transfer away from the backer sheet, and just keep the transfer laying there, and the backer sheet will, the transfer will just lay there for you. Oh, hi, Isaac. Hey, Angelica. You got me on the big TV, huh? Okay, I love watching like YouTube videos and stuff on the big TV. I could like just, you know how sometimes when you're watching YouTube, you pull up a video that you like or a tutorial or something that you want to learn from, and then usually it just keeps playing video after video. And so some things that it actually brings up there, I mean, they have something to do with the video that you chose. So it's not like you're going to be seeing anything weird, or hopefully not. So I just like sometimes watch YouTube as a background instead of like a TV on all the time. And plus, I really have to give Netflix a break because I am finding that I'm getting too involved in some of the series, and it's really like stopping me from doing other stuff that I need to be doing. So I'm gonna have to give Netflix a little bit of a break and not get wrapped up in another series. Right now I'm just finishing up House of Cards, if anybody has seen that. All right, I am just gonna make sure I don't have any air bubbles as I'm doing this. And I still see little specks of glitter from the last time we used this transfer. You know how that glitter just doesn't ever seem to go away? So, and if you guys have any questions also on becoming a designer with Couture, you can do it for a business like I do it. And I've been a designer for over 3 years now, ever since since the very beginning when they launched to the public. So I am a founding designer, and I absolutely love it. Obviously, I wouldn't still be doing it if I didn't like it, or love it actually. Okay, so we're gonna do the black last because of the fact that the way you put on glitter is you have to have the chalk paste wet. So we'll want to make that the last step because we don't want to get the glitter on anything else, so everything else will be dry by the time we go and add the glitter. All right, so I'm just opening the Shimmer Frost. Now I haven't used this Shimmer Frost yet, and so I'm kind of excited to see what it's gonna look like. And let's see. Of course, it has to be a little bit of a pain. All right, hold on, I got something over here. Okay. Oop. All right, let me put this over here too. Okay, so here is the Shimmer Frost. That's what it's gonna look like when you open it. And you always want to stir your paste, especially when you get it and it's the first time you're using it. And then you don't really need to add water to the shimmer glitters. Shimmer paste. It's not shimmer glitter, it's shimmer paste. All right, so let's see what this Shimmer Frost looks like. I'm excited to see. Now I'm gonna be doing this part right here with the Shimmer Frost, and then we're gonna do the peel and paste. And then, oh, thank you, Megan. Okay, so I just want the Shimmer Frost is going to be for this arrow here. And it looks good so far. The cobweb. Oh, I could definitely see the shimmer. Oh my god, I love all the shimmers. I'm like shimmer obsessed right now. Okay, so just getting it on a nice coverage all over the silkscreen area. And then pick up any excess, put it right back in your jar. So you definitely don't want to waste any of that paste. Put it right back in your jar. You can use it again and again until the container is empty. You want to use distilled water. You don't have to put any water in your shimmer paste like I just said before, but if you're using a regular paste and you want to get it a little bit more creamy, just go ahead and add some water, but just make sure it's distilled. Okay, so let's pull this up And let's see how that shimmer frost looks. Ooh, I love it. Oh, okay, I just have to go over here and grab my hair dryer. 1 second, guys. Look how awesome that is. 1 second, guys. So, funny story of something that happened today. Well, I don't know if it's really that funny. It kind of is, but not really if you, anyway. We have a pool, and there's a snake in our pool this morning. So, I've never had that happen before. A snake in the pool. All right? So, think about that. All right, now we're going to do this middle section with this shimmer frost. I mean, it wasn't a huge snake, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of snakes. I don't want to see them die or anything. Just, they stay away from me, I stay away from them. Everything's good. But I think the swimming pool is a little bit too close for comfort, if you ask me. Good thing the water is clear. But in order for it to have gotten in the swimming pool, it had to slither along the grass, on the patio, and into the pool. So that, just the thought of that kind of freaks me out too, to be honest with you. All right, so I don't know, guys, would that freak you out if you saw a snake in your swimming pool? I mean, I know people swim in lakes and there's snakes in there, but you just don't expect it to be in your swimming pool. All right, we're gonna do the peel up part again. And all that does is it releases the chalk paste from the transfer. And so we don't have to worry about it drying in there. Colleen, yes we did. And we put it back in the woods over the fence. I mean, hopefully it's not gonna come back, but hey Janelle. But I mean, if it's not that one, it could be another one, right? So that's nature for you. We have, since we moved into this house, we've seen a lot of, first, we always see deer, which is no big deal. I mean, that's, a lot of people see that. But we've seen a bear. A bear has come and knocked over our garbage. And then I actually was in the middle of the night and I heard all the commotion. And then I actually saw he had knocked it over, and then he was carrying the bag, still closed, just the trash bag, into the woods with him. It was still like tied up and everything. So he's just bringing it with him back to his wherever he's going with it. I'm assuming his little home or wherever he is going with it. I don't know. But yeah, so we saw a bear. We've seen a fox. We have owls here because we hear them all the time. Woodpeckers we hear. So it is something for sure. All right, now we're just taking all of this up. All right. All right, and then I'm just gonna go from the bottom this time. And just lift that up and let you dry it. Oh, Angelica, I know. Oh, that would be horrible. I don't think I could get out of that pool fast enough. Hey, Maricel. Ooh, a lizard in your pool. I don't know. I just don't want any reptiles in my pool. Not even fish. All right, so let's make sure we get this down again. Nice and even everywhere. It kind of lost all of its not tackiness, but it's totally up because of the fact that there were 3 different areas that I had to lift it up. So let me just put this back down. It's easy to see where I'm putting it. You just have to get that design right back underneath. All right, I am messing this up because of the fact that I'm moving it around too much. So let's fix that. I thought I had a, oh, here it is. So we are just gonna fix that. Because it lifted up, I don't know if you guys can see, you probably can't see it from there, but I have a lot of extra like smudges on my frame, my board, because of the fact that I was moving it around. So right now I'm just cleaning the back side of the transfer, and I'm going to redo that bottom section. But this is a good opportunity if you haven't seen these products before to see how easily it comes off the chalkboard and how the transfers are reusable. Hi, Lori. All right, let's just put that right here for now. Oh my God, Janelle. I can imagine the, have you ever seen any alligators, Janelle? Oh, that would really totally freak me out. Like really bad. Even more than a snake. I mean, those things are just scary, the way they just float in the water with their eyeballs above the water. Oh no, definitely no. All right, so we're just fixing a couple of other areas while we're at it. And I'm gonna take off this whole bottom area just because I want this to come out really nice. What type of wild are you using? Do you mean white, Natalie? I mean, I know we're talking about animals. This is Shimmer Frost, if that's what you're asking. I'm pretty sure that's what you're asking. So the Shimmer Frost is new for us, and it's really, really awesome. I know I'm shaking this up a bit. Let me just get a little bit of water on that too. Now the Shimmer Frost does take a little bit more elbow grease to get off than the regular ones too, but it's not hard at all actually. Oh, what kind of wipes? All right, so let me show you. They're not Clorox, but I've been using these. I love them. I got them from Amazon, and I'm on the auto delivery for them. So they aren't Clorox. I like them. They're actually bigger than, this isn't one. Here it is. They're actually bigger than a Clorox wipe. But see, yeah, they're pretty big and pretty durable. So I like those. I actually prefer them even over the Clorox. So it's Tub O Towels. All right, guys. So let's just clean this up, and then we'll keep going. So see how easy that comes off? So that's one of the great things about our chalkboards. So when the season changes and you want to put a new design on, it is so easy. Just take it off, and you can just grab another transfer, and you are good to go. All right, so the reason why that happened was because I was moving it up and down over the part I chalked too soon. It was not totally dry. So that's what happened with that. All right. Just want to make sure it's lining up the right way, or so it's lined up with everything else. All right, I think we are good to go. So that's another reason why, if you are wanting to try this, if you haven't tried it because you're afraid or you think you're going to mess it up, you go ahead, mess it up, because you can fix it so easily. Okay, and so let's just do that again with the Shimmer Frost. Now, if you are going to redo it, like I would have taken this to the sink if I wasn't on a live and washed it appropriately and made sure it was nice and clean. But since I am on a live, I just did it with the wipe, which should work. I've done that before, but it may have left a few, a little bit of the paste behind. If you have dried paste in your silk screen, the transfer won't transfer as good as it would if that dried paste was not there, obviously. So that's the only thing to be worried about. If you you always want to work with a clean transfer. All right, so then we have to just lift this up, release it, and then we can just move on. And then we're going to do Shimmer Harvest for the words Trick and Treat. And I do find that the shimmer paste also, it's a little bit longer drying time, so it's not as bad as regular chalk paste, where that it dries not as fast, but it still dries fast. So now we're just going to lay that down, and now we're going to work on our words Trick and Treat, and we're going to use Shimmer Harvest for that. And again, I don't ever add water to my shimmers. I've never had to do that. And honestly, I don't know what would happen if you did, because it would water it down, and I wouldn't want to do that with the shimmer in there. Okay. So let's just do Treat first since we're at the bottom. You guys can see that, right? Yeah. There we go. So this is going to be a really shimmery piece because the parts that are just going to be chalk paste, I'm using shimmer chalk paste, and then the spiders are going to be actual full-on glitter. So it's going to be sparkly. Hey Sharon. This Shimmer Harvest is really awesome. We also have Shimmer Olive. I have not used that one yet. I'm dying to use that one too. Actually, I might after this, I'll just take a chalkboard and I'll put all the shimmers on there so you can see them all together, and I'll post it on the business page just so you can see the color of all of them. I do have a little bit of an air bubble right on the bottom of the E, so hopefully that is not affecting that. But again, if it did, we will be able to fix it. It did a little bit, but totally fixable. All right, I'm just gonna lay this down really gently because that's how I messed up before, was I was moving it around too much on top of that wet paste. So if you put it back down and it's still wet, you just have to put it down and let it be, not like I did before. Now I'm just gonna come over here so we can get this top part. Oh, I didn't want to get the spider, that much of the spider thing. Oh well, I might as well do the whole spider thing. We'll just do the spider in black. Maybe that's better anyway, so you can see that there's a line going down, and it'll draw your eyes to make you know that something is there. And since it's a black chalkboard and we're going to use black glitter, you might not jump out at you, although it is the glitter. So I don't know, we'll see. So this again, this transfer, it was from last year. It was on pause. It is now back in on our website. I don't have any of these in stock. So if you want to get it quickly, you can just go to my website and get it. Some of the orders are taking still a little bit of time to ship out. They're dealing with like COVID, you know, having to stay so many feet away from everybody in the Atlanta warehouse, and the shipping in general with the post office has not been great. I've shipped some packages out to you guys, and you have seen how long it has taken for them to get there. So that has not been very much fun lately. But it is what it is. All right, so again, pick up any excess, put it right back in your bowl, in your container. And I got way too much of that spider wet. All right, I am going to take off the entire transfer now and let it dry, let the board dry. Kind of clean up around the spider because I went into the actual, oh, you can't see right there, but on this one I went into the spider a little bit. So I don't want that chalk paste to dry in there. All right, so let's just put this over here. Look how awesome that is. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. Okay, so right down here is where I had the air bubble, you can see, which is not a big deal. You would just, what did I do? Oh, here it is, there. You're just going to wipe it off, pretty much. And I really love, I wasn't sure about putting the Shimmer Harvest with the Shimmer Frost, but I love it. Yes, Janelle. No other alternative or choice, but I agree. We'll all get through it. All right. So there's some other areas I want to touch up too, but I'm not going to worry about doing them on the live. I can do those on my own time. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so you can actually see what the finished project is going to look like. I've always loved this transfer. It's so nice. And then I have a little bit of speck there. Okay, that's good. And now I just want to dry this really quick. I have a little bit of bleeding right there too. So again, I will fix all that, and before I take the picture, again, not a big deal to fix at all. Do you guys like these colors? Thank you, Janelle. All right, now the fun part, well, the whole thing is fun if you ask me, but the glitter, we're gonna do the glitter now. I'm just gonna go, put this on the back, my back counter really quick, just to get these spiders clean before we go ahead and chalk them. And I have more room back here, so I don't need to have my back towards you, but it's just as long as you know what I'm doing. All right, I think, all right, that should be good. And now I just want to give it a little bit of time to dry before we just lay it right on the board. Actually, let me throw the hairdryer on it really quick too. This way, if I had any chalk paste on the back for some reason, it's going to be dry, so when I put this back over it, it's not going to get chalk paste anywhere. So let me line up those arrows again. Okay. Now we are just going to do this spider, and this spider, and then we're done. So I like to use the same color underneath, the same color chalk paste as I am glitter. This way, if I don't get all the glitter on, if there's one area that's poking through without glitter, it's the same color underneath, so it won't be as noticeable, or some of the glitter might fall off. That's something I like to do. Okay, and let's get our glitter open, because you want to make sure you're putting this glitter on as soon as you get that chalk paste on, or I'm going to chalk them all three of them, pull up the transfer, and then put on the glitter. Oh, and I don't, well, this one we'll have to use black. All right, so that's one. And I just kind of like to put not that it's any big difference, but sometimes I go a little bit thicker when I'm putting the glitter on. I go a little thicker with the chalk paste. And then this one over here. And then we will lift it up, throw on the glitter, get the rest of the glitter off, and then this one is bothering me a little bit. I'm just gonna use my fingers. Sometimes your fingers are your best tool. Okay. And then let me just see. All right, I want to make sure I got black all over those spiders. All right, now I'm gonna lift it up. Now you're not gonna be able to see the spider. I don't think you will anyway. Maybe you will. Yeah, I guess you can a little bit because it's still wet. So we're gonna put that glitter right on top. I think this is gonna look really cool with these glittered spiders. And then I just like to come over top of it really lightly and just give it a nice, or a tap, a light tap, just to press it down. So I'm kind of like helping it adhere to the chalk paste. And then I'm going to knock the glitter off and we'll be done. I just want to make sure I close up all of my chalk paste before I start putting the glitter, getting the glitter off the thing. I don't want to get any glitter into my regular chalk paste. And plus it won't hurt it to have that glitter sit on there a little bit longer and really adhere. So we will pull that up in 1 second. And the other one is over here anyway, okay. All right, so let's just turn our board pretty much upside down. Now the reason why this board is silver on the back is because it is magnetic. So if I wanted to all right, I have to go through and fix the glitter. Let me just grab my roller. Okay, so I have this little roller that I got, and it is for glitter. And if you just clean this round spot or the roller thing, it comes up, but I just like to go over it and it picks up any excess glitter. See all that glitter that came up? And so that kind of helps clean up the glitter, and then I have to blow it with, I have a blower over there, a hardcore blower, which I'm not going to be able to do right now because it's not plugged in. Actually, let me see if I can grab it. All right. Just got to plug it in over here. Okay, now this is a little bit more noisier than the hairdryer, so bear with me. So that blower thing works excellent. I do still have a little bit of glitter here. I'm going to clean off my roller, and then I will go back and redo the roller over top of the black, or the tea right there, so you guys can see what it looks like. I'll take a picture like I always do and put it in the my business page, and let me send you guys back up. All right, guys, so there it is. So you can't see the top of the frame, but isn't that awesome? So it's Shimmer Frost, Shimmer Harvest, and then we just use black chalk paste and black glitter. Thanks, Jody. This one was a really fun one. Thanks, Chanel. Thank you, Arminda. All right, guys, well, that's all I have today. I might be back a little bit later. I have to see if I have brown sugar in order to make the scrub that I want to make with you guys. If I do, I might be back later. If not, I have to go out and buy it, and it may not be till tomorrow or Tuesday. All right. Okay, guys, go to my website if you want to pick up this transfer. I don't have any in stock, and it might be a while before, if I order it, before I actually get it. So that's it. Okay. Thank you for joining me so much. I'm going to put everybody who shared, I'm going to put your names into a container, and then we will pick out somebody from this live on my next one, and I will send happy mail to you. So you can, if you share on the live, that's great, but also if you're catching me on the replay, you can go ahead and share, because I can see those as well, and then I will add you on into my bucket if you share even on the replay. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.